I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with us in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Green Bay. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Third down and 9. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Down the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Shermar Turner at time. on the tackle.
Second and 9.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboys.
They'll run with Jacobs. Oh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Second and 12.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. He'll get the first down inside the 25. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
That's another.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. Set. Ready.
That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Fourth down and 1.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
What is it hurt?
A play fake. Now Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
Vegas, what is up?
Throwing again, Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
What is on?
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Greg Greenlaw, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he'll take this one in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 1960 Maverick. 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
1st and 10.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 3-yard line.
Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Williams to the air once more. For the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
What is it on?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, they're caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive will start on the ground. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as we'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 13.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Bears go ahead and take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On the handoff, Jones. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Rolling right. He'll try and get to the pylon. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Gravity Lion. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
On the jump. 18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll take off again. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Green Bay Packers.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And once again, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Williams. Loveland open right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A run here with Swift. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Chicago.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. Into the secondary again. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That his 1st touchdown this year on Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go, here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
What is up?
They'll run. It's Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the give, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 5.
What is it up?
They'll put Loveland in motion. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Tag.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive for this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see him line up
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch the break. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
What is up?
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
What is going on?
Give up the middle with Swift. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good, and they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
18 Cardinals.
First down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 4-yard loss. Brings up second.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. And over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a run with their tight end.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Come on. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Get it. Steady.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he will go all the way. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but
What is up?
victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
What is it on? Here we go. Vegas, Vegas.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
What's it on?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.